again, everyone, and welcome to the Prep Zone. I'm Rhett Sharp. We're here at Sid Terrio Stadium in Mandeville for a district matchup between the Fontainebleau Lady Bulldogs and the Mandeville Lady Skippers. There's two things you need to know about this matchup. First of all, it's the first district matchup, between both of these teams. And second off, it's one of the coldest nights of the year. It's got to be, I think my phone said 32 degrees. A lot of fans out here. I'm really proud for everybody showing up tonight. This should be a really great matchup. We'll see how it goes. And this game is underway. Olivia Johnson for the Lady Bulldogs passes it backwards, immediately stolen and out of bounds just like that. We talked about it earlier. It's a very, very cold night in Mandeville at Sid Terrio Stadium. And there's your throw in near sideline and back out of bounds. First district game for both of these schools. The Lady Skippers taking on the Fontainebleau Lady Bulldogs. Should be a pretty competitive match. This is Leachman. Taken away by a Lady Bulldog. And they are on the attack. That's Golf. She gets taken off the ball, but the Lady Bulldog's still in command. And then we've got our first whistle of the match. Look like Seals. Now we've got a player down, going to take a brief timeout. And we're back in play after that injury timeout. And quickly the Bulldogs try to gain control. Nice chip into the box. And then out of bounds. Tadlock. He's going to get it back. And that's nice defense from Kayla Seals. This is about as big of a crosstown rivalry as you can get with Mandeville High and Fontainebleau. Obviously, both teams familiar with one another and probably play on the same club team. So, again, a lot of familiarity, and I expect a great match. It's a nice little bit of defense there from Mandeville as Diana Golf kind of passes off. It's a great pass up the sideline. That's cut off. And Golf again works it back to Allie White. Trujillo. And that's a nice chip. It's going to find its way in the box. And that's all Mandeville can do with Kayla Seals is kick it out of bounds. Early on, Fontainebleau Bulldogs are pressing offensively. And this is going to bring up Bailey Tadlock again for the throw-in. That's Barrios. Dangerous ball out to Allie White. And you want to keep an eye out for Allie. Always dangerous on the field. It's a nice ball cut off by Starnes. Tyler doing some work offensively for the Skippers, and that ball floats over the Fontainebleau bench. The Lady Skippers have played a lot of games this season, come into this game with a record of 18-3, and I'm going to find out at halftime what the Lady Bulldogs record is. I don't know that they play as many games, but you can be sure these two teams are pretty closely matched. And that ball goes out of bounds. You see Allie White chasing it down. There's Coach Esker pacing the field. He's just helped his player off. Hopefully she's okay. And here's a throw in up the far sideline and then back out towards the Skipper bench. Kimberly Boudreau. on the defensive play. Allie White gonna flick it over. That ball's cut off. Fontainebleau gets it back. They're looking to switch fields, and that's a nice ball for Tadlock. And that's gonna end up, I believe, yeah, that's a goal kick. Looked like it might have been a corner, but well defended from the Skippers as Tadlock had a look at it. Couldn't bring it down. It's a great ball from her teammate. Pellegrin in goal tonight. Gonna get that goal kick off. Nice turn from Barrios. And that's a through ball. It's gonna get walked down by the Fontainebleau defender and then kicked out of bounds. Looking for a quick throw in is Barrios again. There's a turn. And then Allie White gonna make her move. Stays with it. Looking for Tadlock up this right sideline. She's gonna look for a cross and does so. Beautiful ball, nobody there. And Diana Golf has to do some defensive work. That was a great cross from Tadlock. Excuse me, that was Dubrock with the defensive work. But looks as though Fontainebleau is trying to get the ball to Tadlock early in this game. You can see the big Mandeville 18-wheeler back there. We are in Sid Terrio Stadium. It's a good throw in, looking for Allie White. Finds another Bulldog and then kicked out. Quickly returned back in. Look, Tadlock all alone. Settles the ball. Nice turn. Even better defense from the Skippers, but they have got to get it out of the box. Allie White gonna clean up. Great midfielder for Fontainebleau for several years now. It's a good ball from Kimberly Boudreau just to clear the area. And there she is again. And the Skippers are going to get the call on this.
All right, Skippers!
Throwing up the far sideline. And again, Fontainebleau going to reset. Here's Tadlock. Quick throw in. Nice ball from Barrios, but Fontainebleau there. Scallon. And then out of bounds. So early on, Fontainebleau really kind of in control of their passes, finding space. Mandeville is going to have to find an opportunity to maybe counterattack and get Fontainebleau on their heels a little bit. But it has to be said again, this is one of the coldest nights of the year. I can't imagine that anything out there right now is warm. Very, very cold night. And it's been raining today, so field conditions, they're not bad. I was out there earlier. They're nice, but these girls have to be cold. Nice move. Cut off. And Allie White again. Tadlock making a run. You could see her at the bottom of the screen. Mandeville was able to cut that off. And now we've got some back and forth in the midfield. Allie White looking for someone again. It's a nice ball. It's Dubrock. As she stays on it, she's making a nice run. Should be a Skipper throw in. Nice ball, back and forth. And that is stopped by Haley Mundell, the goalkeeper for the Bulldogs tonight. And Mundell gets a nice punt off for her team. Mandeville looks to reset now. Allie White gets cut off. And that ball is out of bounds right here in front of the camera. Isabel Barrios to retrieve. Isabel gets it to Dubrock, who sends it into the center of the field for Manuel. And then here comes Fontainebleau. Quickly cut off. Fontainebleau with a lot of movement. Allie White up the sideline, too much pace. Out of bounds, you can clearly see. A nice shot there, the Mandeville anchor. This is going to be Olivia Kurth. The ball settled. Nice from Trujillo. It's a good ball from Mia Dubrock up that far sideline. Going to be skipper throw in. Fayard is going to pass it off to, can't tell her number. Ball popped in the air. And that's all Rachel Scallon can do, is chase that down and get it out of bounds. I have to commend the number of fans in the stands tonight for braving the weather. I know you can't see them now, but there's quite a number of people here. And that just goes to show that this is such an important match and rivalry between two schools that are basically in the same town. Just two sides of it. A great shot, and then the follow-up. Look at this goal. Oh, wow. Just excellent goalkeeping from Jordan Pellegrin as she basically fends off two shots at one time. I mean, wow, Tadlock was right on it and couldn't finish, but Jordan Pellegrin gets all the credit in the world. Just well done. Fontainebleau again. Tadlock heads that into the center of the field. Back to Allie White. Trujillo. Nice move, even better from Mia Dubrock, who just takes it away from her. And here's a foot race. Oof. Getting physical out here. Wow, look at this collision. Well defended. Haley Mundell. Great goalkeeping on both sides of the field tonight. Misplayed from a Fontainebleau defender is going to give the Skippers a chance. And that's Lauren Fayard. So two great saves almost back to back here from these goalkeepers. And you know they don't want to hit the ground tonight because it is cold, like I said, but they're doing it for their teams. Wow. Really physical play out there. and headed out of bounds. Nice settle and shot. Isabel Barrios. Well played. Right down to her foot and then quickly taking the shot. Haley Mundell was there. That ball finds a Fontainebleau striker. And then cut off by Danielle Tyler. So the score's still 0-0 here. With about 23 minutes to go in the first half. It's been a pretty competitive game so far, and I didn't expect anything less. Having seen these two teams play for a few years now. Haley White. The ball trickles out of bounds. Fontainebleau with a quick throw in up the far sideline back. Now stays in. And that's a good ball from Tyler. Cut off by the Bulldogs. And that's some nice defense. Skippers stay on it. And wow, Mia Dubrock onside and able to keep the ball in. No, looks like she wasn't able to keep it in that far touch line, and it's going to be a goal kick. No, looks like she was offsides. Okay. So just skip everything that I said. She was offsides. So we're going to have Haley Mundell kick this one back to White with the turn. Who mishandled. Tyler looking for help as Fontainebleau turns it back offensively. Scallon hands it off to Boudreau. Oof. None of that feels good to me right now. It's that cold. That's a nice ball. Mia Dubrock. Oh, nobody home for the little kind of slow pass through the box like that. That's a dangerous ball for the Fontainebleau Bulldogs. Luckily, nobody there for the Skippers, but that's the kind of thing that you have to look for. Nice throw up the sideline. That's going to be a, wow, okay. Fontainebleau gets that call. I don't know what exactly happened there. Emily Eberts surveys the field. Trujillo. Bulldogs settle. They are trying to find someone up this right sideline. Have not been able to do it yet. This is Trujillo. Bulldogs cut that off. White for Tadlock, who stayed onside, and she's gonna Ooh, that ball crossed the back line. It certainly did. And again, the Allie White to Bailey Tadlock duo. Doesn't quite work, but they've been trying. And here comes Fontainebleau. Wow, great defense from Olivia Kurth in the box with the slide tackle. That takes a lot of confidence in your skills to slide tackle in the box, because as we all know, an infraction in the box equals a PK, and nobody wants that. So this is a Lady Bulldog corner kick. It's high. Well played. Wow. Just a great play all around there, as the Skippers look to come back with something. White and Dubrock tangle up there. Gonna have a Skipper throw in. No, excuse me, this is a free kick from Mia Dubrock. The ball settled and then out of bounds. Skipper ball. Madeline Jambon. And that's a good ball. Wow. And she's going to have a shot. And there it is. Number 17, Danielle Tyler, with the first goal of the match for the Skippers. Makes it 1-0. Just under 17 minutes to go in the first half. Danielle Tyler, a couple of nifty moves, and then a great shot. Nothing really much that Haley Mundell could do there. And Fontainebleau's going to have to figure this out. I did. So 1-0, just like that. And it always happens this way. It looked to me like Fontainebleau was controlling this game offensively. You know, at least of time possession for sure. And then just like that, Danielle Tyler just took all that away. So again, 1-0 Mandeville in this first district game. Side note here, we've got a little bit of rule change this season, as these two teams, obviously I just said this is a district game, but they're only going to play each other one time, which is different than years past, where you get to play twice. And there will also be no overtime, so you can actually end a district game in a tie, which is very, very strange to me, but that's what they decided in the off season. So here we are, and this is the first time this has been implemented. So hopefully this doesn't end in a tie, because I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me, but I guess in the long run we'll see how it works out for inter-district play. Fontainebleau looking for Tadlock. Nice defense from, looks like Emily Roan? No, pardon me, Kayla Seals. And we'll have a Fontainebleau corner kick. The last one was struck pretty well. Let's see what happens here. The left foot, can't see the number. Apologize, everybody. Nice left foot, same spot. And knocked down by Jordan Pellegrin. Mandeville playing really good defense right now. Look out. Allie White always around the ball. Jordan Pellegrin with a nice punt. That's Jambone still on it. She's going to try to get it to Manuel, who's then going to, nice defense. And we're going to have a goal kick now from Mundell. It's in the mid-30s, if you're wondering. And you should, because it's cold, and these girls are playing their hearts out in this weather. The only good thing is it's not raining, because it would probably be snow at this point. Fontainebleau looking to do something. Tadlock, nice run, but just step for step was Kayla Seals. And we get a goal kick. That was just well defended. But Tadlock looks to be dangerous for the Lady Bulldogs, and that is obviously something that Coach Esker, well, he might not have to address it. They've done a good job of defense, defending her so far in this match. So I'm sure he knows who she is, and so does the rest of the Lady Skipper squad. That's a nice ball up the field, turned by the Bulldogs out of bounds near sideline. Just about 13 minutes to go in the first half. Again, if you're just joining us, it's 1-0. Lady Skippers and Danielle Tyler were able to put one on the board just about 5 minutes ago. High kick. That's number 9, Scallon. She gets it herself. White to who else but Tadlock. Tadlock with tries to head it on the first touch. Man, Rachel Scallon back there. So, again, if I'm the Skippers and I see Tadlock, I've got to put someone next to her. And they've been doing that. So we'll see if they continue throughout the game. But it's the Allie White, Bailey Tadlock show. Cool green cleats. There's the kick. Again, placed perfectly. Nobody home. And that ball will be kicked out of the area. Barrios looking for Manuel. White, a little bit of time, looking for a through ball, can't find anybody. Skipper throw in. Well played from Kazabot. That ball pops straight in the air, far sideline. Skippers turn it. Taken quickly. And that's a nice ball from Dubrock. Fayard. And then kicked out by Wilberg. That's a great turn. Manuel gets it taken away. And the Bulldog defense holds, at least momentarily. Allie White. And there's a shot of Coach Hotard in the red beanie. And the rest of the Lady Bulldogs on the bench, you can see they're bundled up. I would not enjoy to sit the bench tonight. got a substitution. And then, okay, throw in. The ball settled by Goff and sent forward. It's a foot race. Rachel Scallon kicks the ball out of bounds. And now we're going to take our time to get the ball back in bounds. Here she comes. Nice ball to White. She shields off a player. Wow, great turn. And Allie White has been doing that for a couple of years for the Bulldogs. Always dangerous. You can see she took it off one touch from the throw and then turn and shoot. Jordan Pellegrin now. Not a very deep kick. There's an awkward fall. She's okay. And here's the throw in. That's a nice play from Danielle Tyler, who scored the goal earlier. She has some nifty moves, and she's still on the ball. Now it's Dubrock being chased by several Bulldogs. Tadlock, nice little layoff to Goff. Fans not happy with that no call. And now Fontainebleau quickly running through. Nice ball. Overrun. That's Boudreau on defense. Well played. Nice slide. I do not know who that was that ran all the way from the Fontainebleau Bulldog defensive side, but she was moving with a quickness. Ball has disappeared, so we're going to find one from behind the goal. As it rolls into your screen, you see. Scallon is the ball. Try to play it, and Scallon gets it back. All she can do is play it back out of bounds. And there goes another one under the 18-wheeler. The tractor trailer. Gonna run this back. It's a nice ball, well shielded. It's a good turn. Bulldogs kind of swarming, and we're able to get that ball away from the Skippers, but we have a substitution now and a throw in, so we'll wait for this to take place. Looks like Jambone is going to take a breather, and in comes Barrios. Dubrock looking to switch fields. Ooh, Danielle Tyler, the lone goal scorer. Dangerous play. Fontainebleau going to reset. White for Tadlock. And Tadlock gets the ball. What can she do? Looking for a one-time shot was the Lady Bulldogs. Didn't quite get her foot on that one. And Pellegrin Waits to pick it up. Under 5 to go in the first half. Again, 1-0. Lady Skippers. That ball, a little errant off the foot. Stays in bounds. The Bulldogs retain possession. And we got a whistle. I imagine it was an offside call. Maybe Tadlock. And that ball trickles out the back line for a goal kick. And it's been a tough first half. Both teams playing really, really physical, really hard. And the score reflects that. It's only a 1-0 game. Again, I keep saying, but that's, that's the score. So I think the Fontainebleau in the second half, I mean, they just need to convert a couple more passes. Mandeville, for their part, has played excellent defense and also capitalized on the opportunities that were given to them. Again, with Danielle Tyler making the most of her touches. That ball again looking for Tadlock. And that was indeed touched by a skipper last. So we're going to have a Bulldog corner kick, and you can hear their fan, at least I can hear their fans getting rowdy out there. Again, that ball put in the same exact spot. Very, very accurate with that corner kick. She just needs someone to crash and maybe get a head or foot on it. But to that time, Pellegrin cut it off at the pass. She said, no, I know where this ball's going. So that's Dubrock. Barrios. Lady Bulldogs looking to make something happen up the left sideline now. Sadie Dickinson doing some work. Boudreaux loses the handle, but the skipper's able to retain possession. And that ball sent up the sideline in front of the benches. And out of bounds, Fontainebleau throw in. The temperature on my phone reads 34 degrees. So that's frigid temperatures. Under 2 to go, and I bet that they can't wait for halftime. Maybe they'll go inside. Maybe, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we'll see. Fontainebleau on the move. Nice pass to Tadlock. She can't bring it in. And it's ushered out by Kayla Seals for a Pellegrin goal kick. Tell you what, the Bulldogs have been looking for Tadlock, but she has not been able to convert. So second half, we'll see what happens. White chases that down for the Bulldogs, and they're going to throw in. It went in and back out. A little bit of a discussion here. Isabel Barrios wants to know exactly where she needs to be. There's a scout down there. You can see he's setting his chair up. I talked to him briefly before the game, scouting these teams. You can see the lineman kind of Here you go. This is where you need to throw it in at, right here. Barrios sends it up. Vaccaro trying to make something happen offensively for the Bulldogs. This ball makes it out to Barrios. And now the Skipper fans upset about that call. And that is the end of the first half, folks, here at Sid Terrio Stadium in Mandeville, with the Skippers up by a score of 1-0 over the Lady Bulldogs from Fontainebleau.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
And here we go with the second half. Skippers Bulldogs. And immediately stolen by the Bulldogs. And that's going to be offside, unfortunately for the Lady Bulldogs. Well defended from the Skippers as they stepped up. And this is Mia Dubrock set to take the kick. White heads it right back to her. That ball kicked forward all the way to Haley Mundell. Mundell with a nice kick over everybody's head, takes a nice bounce. And we've got what appears to be some type of foul. I don't know if that was over the back or a handball, or somebody may have lifted their hand. I'm not sure. But in any case, here is White with the kick. Pardon me, that wasn't White. That ball goes out of bounds and near sideline. Throw in. Out of bounds again. That ball popped in the air and kind of lost. But the Skippers are walking it down as Kimberly Boudreau, the senior, throws it in. White looking to push the ball forward, and that ball goes off the side of a Skipper foot. A quick throw in. Again, a little bit of slippage there. The field conditions, they're not bad, but they like I keep saying, it's so cold and it has been raining. I can't imagine that anything feels good coming off your foot or landing on the ground tonight. Again, if you're just joining us, the score is 1-0. Mandeville Lady Skippers on top. The second half has just started. A little bit of confusion, but quickly abated and thrown in. That's a nice ball for Manuel, who sends it forward, and that is cut off by Mundell. Mia Dubrock was trying to catch up to it. And Danielle Tyler. Nice give and go to Dubrock, and she's going to cross it. And that's defended, but she gets it back. and then can't do much with it. This Fontainebleau has to get rid of it. And you can see early the skippers look to have a little bit of more spring in their step. They were able to go into their field house at halftime and warm up a little bit, as the Lady Bulldogs were not able to do that, and they were outside for 15 minutes or so. So that may have something to do with the difference in level here. And I don't know, I don't want to say skill level. Obviously, they're both skilled teams, but the energy level, let's go with that. A little give and go back and forth. Fontainebleau's got to be freezing is what I'm saying. Still, skippers offensively trying to make something happen as they go across to the other side of the field and put back in. Nice defense from the Bulldogs. White. Nice ball up that far sideline towards the corner. Tadlock battling with Seals, and that has been an ongoing theme tonight as Seals and Tadlock. White gets taken off. It's going to be a Bulldog throw in. Dangerous ball. Allie White chasing it down. Whoa! Wow. Unbelievable. Chip shot over the top. Looks like, I don't know, I'm going to go with Allie White on that one. I'm not sure. I'd like to see a replay on that. It happened so fast. Whoever it did, it was a beautiful shot. It went right over the top of Jordan Pellegrin. And just like that, folks, it's a 1-1 tie off of a great chip shot. Just kind of caught everybody off guard. And with 8 minutes gone in the second half, it is a new ball game. And like I mentioned in the first half, these district games can now end in ties. So don't look for overtime or penalty kicks tonight, which is probably a good thing because we'd have hypothermia. Looked like a handball, no call. White mishandled. And we're going to have a throw in from Kimberly Boudreau. She's done some nice defensive work tonight for the Lady Skippers. That ball powered through by Manuel. And she's going to get the throw in now. Tyler, nice cross, nobody there. Dangerous ball in the box. Golden opportunity for the Skippers, missed, and that ball kind of trickles. And we've got, what? I didn't hear a whistle. Lofty kick. That's Maddie Kazabat and Mia Dubrock tangling up near the benches over there. The ball, as you can see, just making its way back onto the pitch. And there's the throw-in. Nice play from Michaela Dubrock. And we've got another offside call. Or maybe not. Not sure. Either way, Gabby Cerise sends this one up. Mandeville looking to rebound here. Nice give and go. Mia Dubrock. Whoa, off the bar. Wow, just a great shot. Unreal. That is Mackenzie Manuel. What an exciting shot. Great shot from Dave the Rave Williams out there. I know it's freezing, Dave, but that was a great angle. And you can see Mackenzie Manuel was able to retrieve that ball from, I believe it was Dubrock, and just nail it. I think it went off the top bar. It definitely went over Haley Mundell's head and then into the net. So it's 2-1 now. Skippers retake the lead with just 10 minutes gone in the second half. So again, the dynamics change for these teams, and we'll see if Fontainebleau has an answer. This is Gabby Cerise. Every goal tonight has been really, really spectacular. That one in particular, the Lady Skippers, were able to really move the ball efficiently from one side of the field to another, really finding some open spaces. And then the finish obviously was fantastic. So 2-1, and we'll see what the Lady Bulldogs can do now. Fontainebleau fans calling for a handball. Don't get it. And that is some defense right there. Wow. That's Larissa Vaccaro. Boudreaux to throw in. Nice turn. Looking for somebody in the box. White eventually sends it forward. And the Bulldogs still on it. Maddie Cerise now. Oh, wow. Diana Goff just made Lauren Biggs pay for it. And she's still on the ball. Tadlock offside. Wow. Man, just a nice move from Diana Goff. You can see the skill level really in both squads. This is a very, very important game to both of them, obviously. I touched on it in the first half, and I'll reiterate it. These two teams not only play high school ball together, I'm sure they play club and rec soccer. Everyone knows one another on this field. And this is more of a badge of honor to win this game than anything. Well, a little bit of a physicality there as Boudreaux goes down. Diana Goff acknowledges. And Mandeville will get a free kick. Not too many whistles for that type of thing tonight. It's been a pretty clean game. This is the first kind of real free kick where either team might have an opportunity for a set piece, which is unique as we are, pretty deep into the second half. It's a well-played ball into the box. The only person that could have played it was Mackenzie Manuel, and she was there a little late. So we're going to have Haley Mundell now, who's had an excellent game except for a couple of shots that really, no one could have gotten to. So you can't really blame the score on anything she's done or not done. They were just great shots. Mandeville on the move. Boudreaux again gets tripped up, this time by Allie White. So she is drawing some fouls that could lead to another. Well, it is a free kick, but it could lead to something special for Mandeville. Let's see what happens as Mia Dubrock backs up and surveys the field. Hand up, lets him know. Here we go. That ball swung in. Dangerous still in the box. Nice defense from the Bulldogs, but and then that was, I believe that was Nyhart coming in. I could be wrong, and I probably am about that number. Apologize. Cerise, quick throw in. That's a nice turn from Dickinson. Out of bounds. Boudreaux to throw in. Mandeville settles. White looking for Tadlock again. That ball just goes to the bench. You can see they're bundled up. Everyone on the bench is freezing. Coach Hotard stands and looks. And there's Coach Esker for the skipper squad, watching the action. There's a lot of back and forth here. Mandeville resets. Wow. And White gets the first card of the night. Skipper fans, pardon me, Bulldog fans not happy to see that. But that's the third time Boudreaux has seen the ground, and Allie White receives a yellow. Again, there's a lot of people out here tonight to watch this game. This is important. And even in the weather, even in this cold, we still have a lot of fans. There's some sportsmanship. Ball headed straight up. Kind of a nice ball to herself is Mia Dubrock. And then Cerise looking for a quick throw and going to wait for a substitution. It's a Bulldog substitution. And it goes right back to Cerise. Danielle Tyler. Tyler loses it, gets it back, presses it forward, and that's nice ball movement again. That's Cerise and Dubrock. Do battle there in the Skippers' side of the field. Kim Boudreau gets it back. We're going to put it into the box. Dubrock. Bulldogs defend. Getting a little, she's got a shoulder tweak, and that's her pal Kimberly Boudreau helping her out. It's a goal kick. And Fontainebleau with Diana Goff again. Nice through ball. Onside. Pellegrin has to make a move, and then well defended from the Skippers. Oh, wow, this ball is going to skip in. Unreal. Unreal. All right, so we offside was called. So instead of 2-2, it is still 2-1, and the excitement level drops. But Fontainebleau showing signs of life here that we haven't seen in the second half. See if the Skippers can put them away or the Bulldogs can come back. It's a good ball, a lot of space. Nice pass. Out of bounds. If I was Mandeville right now, I'd just take my time, kind of slow this game down a little bit. See if I can possess. Nice ball inside. And the shot over the top. But yeah, if I was the Skippers, I would play the possession game. And then if I got, you know, an open shot, take it. But at this point, 2-1 victory would be nice. Skippers stay with it. And that's nice defensive work from the Bulldogs. Skipper throw in. Barrios looks like she might be their deep threat. Not right. That was a short throw in. She's going to center it. Wow, dangerous, dangerous ball. But Mundell was there to kind of scoop it up. And let's see if Fontainebleau can reset. Skipper's going to get flagged for that one. A little bit of physicality out there. Again, I can't imagine playing right now in these temps. I mean, I did in high school, but it's been a while, and I do remember that it wasn't pleasant. Oof, yeah. Exactly. That is unpleasant. Skipper's able to turn the ball, and Out of bounds, you can see here. Kind of in front of us. Quickly, skipper throw in, looks like Boudreaux. Got more subs coming in for the Skippers. 7.5 minutes to go in the match. Skippers up 2-1. Ah, faked everybody out. White. That ball mishandled by Sadie Dickinson. And the Skippers are awarded another throw-in. And now the referee is talking to one of the Bulldog players, making sure she's okay. And she is. And you'll see the referee momentarily run into your screen. Or not. And there's a throw-in. Nice job of shielding. It yields nothing from Mackenzie Manuel as that ball goes out of bounds. Goal kick for Haley Mundell. And they are running out of time, are the Lady Bulldogs. Need to get something going here to tie this game up. Otherwise, the Lady Skippers will pull off the victory. We'll see. Skipper defense just too much right now for the Lady Bulldogs. They're really having a problem pushing the ball forward. You know, a few minutes ago, what looked like a goal got called back for an offside, which I believe was the correct call, but that would have changed completely again the dynamics of this game. Unfortunately, if you're a Lady Bulldogs fan, that did not happen, so it's still 2-1, and you can see the field conditions are deteriorating. And we have a Bulldog run quickly taken off by a Skipper defender, and she's going to make her way up the far sideline and then out of bounds. Nice pass. And then nobody home. And the Skippers are content to just kick that out of bounds. Again, 4.5 minutes to go. The Bulldogs desperately need some type of shot. Looks like there's a whistle for maybe a mishandled throw-in. Yeah, you don't see that very often. I think that's what that was. I know both feet have to be on the ground. That's about it. Skippers get the ball back. And you can see they're in no rush. And out of bounds again. If I'm Fontainebleau, I'm sending everybody up. Just send them to the offensive side of the field at this point. All the numbers. So here we go. And we're just going to play the out of bounds game. Coach Hotard getting in the mix, helping out her team. And there's a throw in. White finds some space for herself. That cross wasn't as strong as she'd liked it to have been. Fontainebleau still on the ball as White desperately tries to find Golf, and Golf with a shot off the mark, but you can see how close it was and how dangerous Diana Golf can be. Again, Lady Skipper's not in a hurry. Jordan Pellegrin slowly walks this one back and puts it in play. White. And we're going to get a whistle. It's going to be a skipper kick. Kimberly Boudreau sets it up and walks away. Who's going to kick the ball? It looks like number 20, Mia Dubrock, will do the honors. And that's a nice ball into the corner, straight up into the air, and that's, oof. See, that's not, you never want to see someone slip on the track, these cleats. This is Mackenzie Manuel and Dubrock having a conversation as we've got more substitutions for the Skippers. Under 2 to play. The whistle could blow really at any time now. We are not quite into stoppage, I believe, but it's pretty close. So if the Lady Bulldogs are going to make a move, they've got to do it now. And the Skippers, I think, are not going to allow it. Everyone doing their part to quickly get the ball back into play. As you see Haley Mundell, the goalkeeper, running out to retrieve the ball. Mandeville throw in. Interesting game tonight, folks. You know, when it was tied at 1-1 early in the second half, I thought, you know, we might have a shootout here. And then the Skippers really took control and finished it with that second goal. And Fontainebleau never really found their legs offensively in the second half. And it's been a lot of out-of-bounds balls and not a lot of offensive direction. And I think a lot of it has to do with just really how cold it is out there on the field. And, you know, if this game is played in, you know, 70-degree weather, even 60-degree weather, we might have a different game. Not maybe, you know, not necessarily, excuse me, a different outcome, but it would be just a different game. You're playing in 30-degree weather, and everything changes. So again, competitive game, but I don't know if it reflects exactly what either team, you know, their full potential. Like a handball. They've not been called tonight at all, so no reason to start now. This is pretty much a last-ditch effort for the Bulldogs. Sadie Dickinson throws it in. And the Skipper's just content to send it up and out. And that's 11 versus 11. White gets the better of Fayard. Cerise gets taken off the ball. And now the Skipper fans are calling for the referee to blow the whistle. And out of bounds. Again, this could be it for the Lady Bulldogs. They've got to keep it in bounds, A, and then B, get it closer to the net. Skippers have no problem with the ball being out of bounds. Big throw in. And that's your ball game. Wow, just a great match from two great teams. The Lady Skippers come out victorious tonight, 2-1 over the Lady Bulldogs in their first district matchup here in Mandeville. I'd like to send a special thank you out to all those who are responsible for bringing you this match, starting with our superintendent of schools, Mr. Trey Folse, our director of broadcasting at Channel 13, Dr. Melody Swang, my cameraman, I can't believe it, out there in the weather tonight, my man Dave the Rave Williams. I am Rhett Sharp. Hope you enjoyed the game as much as I did. We'll see you next time. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.